Hi there guys, good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm back with a couple of videos for you. One is a list and couple of other individual reviews, okay? I mean, it's summer right now. Basically, you guys all know if you're following my channel for some time in Bangladesh at this current moment in April, as of April end, we are experiencing extreme heat and humidity. It's so much heat and humidity, guys. So the heat wave is going on basically, and it's unbearable at some point. If you go out, you'll see, like if you happen to live in Bangladesh, it's really crazy. It feels like, I think 39 or 40 degrees around that. And I think it's gonna get really worse with time. Anyways, we're awaiting rain. As we do that, I've been doing some summer lists, and some of you requested me to put up some niche summer fragrances because I've been showing mostly designer and top 10. So I mix some designer and some niche, but today I'm going to just show you some from my collection, from my tiny collection, some niche, because I'm not a very big niche collector. I have mostly designer fragrances, I have Middle Eastern, some niche, and mostly I'm a designer guy, you guys know that. So I don't have intention to do top 10 ever best niche fragrances in that way. Then I have to include something like Bulgari's Tiger or Greenlee or some of the other ones like Oolong-Cha. I've been showing you those around, but today I want to show you maybe these fragrances, not most people will put them in their niche fragrance list because they have most of the other ones, like more major ones, but some of them are very well known. So let's just go one by one, you'll get the idea. And on most part, all of these are niche fragrances are pricey, or some of them vary with the price. I will give you some idea, and I'll let you know. Number 10 is Amouroud, okay, Wet Stone. So the thing is, most of these fragrances in this list are good performing summer fragrances. That's why I'm showing you them, and most importantly, they are amazing smelling fragrances. Okay, that's the most important thing, the blend. So when I'm talking about Wet Stone, check out that bottle presentation. One thing, just these presentations, they are worth the money, to pay for, because when you get a fragrance and the packaging is kind of flimsy or not really beautiful, you feel a bit disappointed if the sprayer is not good. No, not a case with Amouroud, okay? This one right here, I get kind of like a salty, not to say marine only, I get a salty ambergris melon sort of vibe, and it's something like if you like Creed's Erolfa. I think this is a more budget version of that, and really, really beautiful, beautiful projecting, and longevity is crazy. Ambergris heaven for me, okay, this fragrance. This is a bit different. You really have to try this on your skin. Do not blind buy. None of the niche fragrances are worth blind buying. I really love this fragrance. Number 10 is Wet Stone by Amouroud, or Amouroud, okay. Number 9, one of my favorite fragrances. This is very well known actually, so I don't have to introduce it so much, but this was subject to some comedy at a certain point, but it was unnecessary. This is called Pacific Rock Moss, okay. And this fragrance right here, it's a Goldfield and Banks, the house. Another thing I'll show you once again, the presentation, okay. Presentations do matter. This one, fantastic. Look at the juice color, look at the sticker, very elegant, that wooden cap. This fragrance actually is one of my most favorite summer fragrances like ever. It's kind of like unisex, sometimes leans towards feminine a little bit, because of the lotus floral, but it's a beautiful aquatic, like a you go by the sea and put this on a little bit warm day. This fragrance really projects. It needs heat, higher the heat, this fragrance performs better. Beast mode fragrance, okay, on me, beast mode. But some people, they say, the longevity is really spotty on this, doesn't really radiate from their skin. Sometimes, it depends on the skin, but on me, on most part, I love this fragrance on high heat. If the crazy heat is going on, it's so refreshing. That's another thing. It doesn't choke you, and it's a great fragrance to wear in high heat. Pacific Rock Moss by Goldfield and Banks, okay. Number 8, we're gonna go with a fragrance nobody will show. No reviewers will show. I'm not disrespecting or trying to put someone down, but these are kind of fragrances, I feel personally enjoy a lot. This kind of house don't get kind of attention. This is like fragrance, I think it's a extreme EDP concentration, yes. So this house of Houbigant is called DV, Duc De Vervins Extreme, extreme version. I mean, I have serious love for barbershop fragrance, green fragrances. This is such a powerhouse yet elegant fragrance. If you know Pakoraban Purom, this and that are quite, I would say relative. They are kind of close to each other. They're both green. But one thing great about this, unlike the Pakoraban is very loud for me. It's like really loud. I love that. It has some vanilla on the dry down. It's very extremely green up top. This one right here, it has the same barbershop like a feel, but there's something green about it, and it's so smooth. The thing is, the elegance of this fragrance is worth that money. It's a little bit expensive, okay? It's not so cheap. I absolutely love it. It's just mature men, on the high heat. You can wear this in the colder months. It will perform equally well. But this is just a well-groomed man, a very sophisticated man. On a summer's day, I really enjoy this a lot, okay? Duc de Vervins, a la Extreme by Houbigant. Definitely check out my review on all of them. I have reviewed them all. And this is such a beautiful gem of a fragrance. Hidden gem, I would say, okay? DV. But the mature noses and reviewers already talk about it, so thanks to them. So number 7. This is a fragrance, I told you, this is growing rapidly on me, and I just feel like until it gets the love it deserves, I'll keep showing it. This is Mancera Hindu Kush. So I know, moment you see this, most of people laugh like, this is not a summer fragrance, bro. This is a winter perfume, similar to Black Afghano. I understand that note, special cannabis note is there. I understand, okay? But here is my 2 cents on this one. Hindu Kush has, yes, it has that medicinal property of that leaf. It's green, no problem. But it's also 2 other things. One is the citrus is up top. It opens up with a beautiful citrus. I'm not saying just because of the citrus this is a summer fragrance. It is. At the same time, it's not. What this one is good for in the summer is the performance. If you live in a country where there's so much heat and humidity, you need performance. If you feel some of your fragrances are flying away, they are not lasting on you, try this. This fragrance lasts forever, okay? And I'm not talking about just the screw cap and whatever version. You can get this magnetic top. It does the same thing. When I go out, the sun immediately destroys any fragrance. Let's say I'm wearing something like a polo blue, or even talk about anything, YSL Loam. Half an hour time, humidity kills that fragrance. This one, no matter how much the heat is, and this is why I'm praising it so highly. Perhaps it's not as prestigious as some of the other next ones or big names, but for me, it's a gem. I would highly urge you, yes, you're done with the Cedrat Boise lemon line. I'm talking a little bit slow so you understand the value of this perfume. I really like this, very underrated, unique, and nobody's gonna smell like you. Hindu Kush by Mancera, amazing fragrance, 120 ml juice with a gorgeous bottle. That's number 7. So today's list, obviously I'm putting it in a bit different way. So most of the entries are not your the ones you're expecting. They are a little bit different. So number 6, I'm going to show you Arabian Wood Kalemat Black or Sehere Kalemat. Okay, I have a massive 200 something ml bottle right there. That's a vintage, very dark juice that is still good. And Arabian Wood never really go bad. They just mature in time and just get stronger and potent. So some of you will be like, Kalemat Black, bro, this is a winter perfume. This is more like a sweet oud, it's like a gourmand. Yeah, I understand. It's all that, but at the same time, this is a oud I would wear in summer because of the fruity, candied vibe. This is not your typical oud that headache-inducing. The original Kalemat is the rose oud that's there, but this is just so different. This is like one of those Middle Eastern friends, he just doesn't like his Middle Eastern origin. He's like, hey bro, I'm in the States, let's just party, man. I'm gonna smell a little bit exotic at the same time. I'm one of you, So it's something like that. You can wear this all year round. This is one of the most wearable, beautiful compliment garners, long-lasting fragrance from this house. Absolute love, every day. Since the day I smelled this for the first time, I was in love with it. Number 6 is Kalemat Black or Sehere Kalemat. If you're into this kind of fragrances, summertime you can wear this, but do not overspray, okay? Just go 2 to 3, good enough. So now we are entering top 5. Number 5 is one of my favorite house at this current moment, one of them. I don't like all their fragrances, but I smelled, I think 7 or 8 or more. I liked at least 5, So out of 8, 9, you like 5, 4, that's a good sign. Some of the other ones, it's not I dislike them, but some of the other fragrances I'll talk about it. But this one is called Remarkable People by Etat Libre d'Orange. See, I'm sorry, I'm butchering the name because I cannot pronounce this name properly. But this fragrance right here is one of the most fine fragrance I bought in recent times. I'm not putting them according to price tag, just the way they smell. This fragrance has an excellent opening of grapefruit and at the same time champagne. So it's a sweet, fruity, juicy opening followed by some sandalwood. I think there's a curry leaf. There's some exotic notes, but it's everything in this is good. Do not look at the notes breakdown. Oh, curry leaves. Oh man, that's gonna smell like curry and body BO. No, this fragrance smells fantastic. This is the best for me. At least the ones I tried. This one, and also I like someone like There's other one, the mint based one, you or someone like you. Yeah, I showed that few days back, so that's why I'm showing you this one. If you do not enjoy the mint for me is a nice note, but not everybody can appreciate because mint can be a little bit herbal green. So I'm showing you this one. This one offers some sweetness, some freshness. Okay, check out my review. Remarkable people, number one from this house for me. At the same time, they also have Secretion Magnifique. I think that's the one, right? Oh man, cannot stomach that, right? This, on the other hand, a beautiful perfume with a beautiful bottle. That's number 5. Number 4, yeah, I took out something from this bottle. It used to have a plastic. I was wearing a plastic before. This is called Xerjoff Mefisto, not Mefisto, Mefisto, right? So I used to have this is called tassel or tassel, that thing, you know. So there was a plastic here all the time wrap. I didn't feel like I want to keep it. Look at the beauty of that bottle. It's just a regal bottle right here. And they are a little bit expensive. Xerjoffs can be expensive. If you can get some discounts, good, but it's not going to come super cheap. So all these years, I loved Xerjoff Mefisto Gentle Uomo. I have that still. That is a beast mode performer. But today I'm showing you this for a reason. I would tell you something funny. If I had Xerjoff Mefisto Gentle Uomo, I said in my review when I reviewed that one, I said if you have that, you don't need both because these and that are very close to each other. That one has better performance, so why would you buy it? I'll tell you why you buy it. Go to the mall. I'll leave it up to you. Where they carry this fragrance, put it on your skin or paper. See the opening. The opening, it will win your heart. This, even if you have Mefisto, this one is a lot more citrusy. That one is a lot more minty. Okay, that one has a lot more body to it. And this one, it does have a body, but doesn't really have that push of gentle. If you want a better performer, go for that. But high heat, I think I would wear this. The other one could be a bit too much. Okay, so Mefisto by Xerjoff, amazing fragrance. I just love this perfume. Okay, man, I just love this. Silver Mountain Water, forget about it. You know. So this is Xerjoff Mefisto. That is number 4. Number 3. Let's bring a creed. One of my favorite, Viking. Okay, I don't know, about 7 or 8 creeds remaining in my collection right now. I had few more and I review a lot more. So this house, I have a sort of like an idea in the modern collection. Back in the days, the vintage collection, I have no clue that much because I never tried. But Creed makes some great fresh fragrances and they are spotty with their longevity on most part. And some of the Creeds are overpriced, as people say. They are not really worth the price tag. You know, to each his own. And I sometimes cannot disagree. You know, some of the fragrances, the way they water down Aventus, man, it's like a shame. But I understand they say their ingredients and everything is going high in the market. That's why the prices are going high. But imagine, used to get 120 ml bottle for a cheaper price tag than 100 ml bottle now. You know, that hurts. But this one, when it came out, you know, this fragrance doesn't have that problem. This one has good performance, you know, and this is one of the most unique fragrances. This is a new trend. It should be a new trend, you know, for summer. I love this perfume. Viking is such a beautiful, spicy, masculine, freshy, you know, like so good, so good. It smells like a boat, you know, it has some, you know, it's a boat on a, like a ocean. You can smell the woodiness. You can also smell the saltiness, and there are some spices you're carrying. Okay, that's it. This fragrance gets complimented. People notice it. And I think it's more interesting than Aventus at this point because everybody smells like that DNA. Nobody smells like this, okay? Creed's Viking is a very underrated one, okay? That is number 3. So number 2, it's going to be a big fragrance, okay? I recently got it, but I reviewed it long time back. Until now, I didn't own it. But I had to put this other Xerjoff for a reason. That is the fragrance. Let me show you. It's called 40 Knots. Okay, one of the most gorgeous looking bottles. Xerjoff never disappoint with the presentation. If you find one of their full presentation, buy it. At least one, you know, just to keep in your collection, whichever you like. So they offer you sweet, fresh, oud, you know, amber, rose. They have a huge collection of Xerjoff. And Xerjoffs on retail, I feel they're a bit expensive. Not a bit, really expensive. But if you can get a good deal, these are worth it. So this one, 40 Knots, you know, it's one of the most beautiful creations. Let me give you some idea what this is close to. For me, according to me, this fragrance feels like, they say, one of the Dior, but I haven't tried it, something like Ambre Nuit or something like that. I forgot the name. And this other fragrance called, LDDM by Tower Perfumes, Low Desert de Moroccan, okay? That one has a beautiful, fresh, you know, like a woody smell, amber, amazing fragrance. This one has that, but this one has other stuff as well. Some people get that aquatic, oceanic vibe. I get a fresh vibe from it. You know, it's a beautiful little creation which lasts forever. And this is one of the most wearable Xerjoffs ever. I would highly recommend this. You wear this, nobody's gonna smell as good as you, you know, guaranteed. Okay, so 40 knots, one of the best Xerjoff I ever smelled and currently I own. Amazing fragrance, number 2. Check out my full review on that, how much I loved it. So that leads me to number 1, today's most special fragrance, which I'm going to review today as well. The red box is showing there, but I took out the bottle. This fragrance is my most current favorite, most by far. You know, it blew me away when I smelled it for the first time, and I was like surprised, what am I smelling? And I tried it 7-8 days. Finally I have it. This is the best fragrance from this house at this current moment, my most favorite, at least, you know, according to my taste. This is called Synthetic Jungle, okay, by Frederic Malle. So what's great about Synthetic Jungle, I'll describe in the video when I do individual review. Just few things, okay. This is a niche house, expensive house, $300 plus fragrance. If you buy a big bottle, if you can get discounts, yes, there's some deals going on in our current retail store, but in general they're $300 plus, so it's not cheap. Some of the fragrances cost nearly $1,000, right? Great about this, one thing, performance. If you are like looking for a perfume that will perform, you know, it will not like project whole day, one thing, crazy performer. Most of the fragrances really last a long time, top-notch quality, projection is crazy. The most important thing I like about it, how unique this is. Opens up really green and then it goes floral. Simple perfume, but it mesmerizes you. If you sit in a room, if you are wearing this on your shirt, at one point you go nose blind, you know, you'll be like, it's getting weak on me. People come at you after like 6-7 hours. People like, you smell so good, sir, what you wearing? That's the number 1 compliment factor, Synthetic Jungle. Check out my full on review, you'll get the idea. Thank you very much for watching. Those are the top 10. No, there are some 10 solid summer fragrances that I want to put. Let's go do some full on review. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye bye.